All right, so here's a look at this winter weather advisory that will be in effect mostly for western parts of the state. So you can see from Litchfield County down through Fairfield County into New Haven County is where that advisory will be in place, because those are the areas where we do expect these slightly higher snowfall accumulations. Now, this is not going to be a blockbuster event, but some of you, especially in western Connecticut, will need to break out the shovel. So here's a look at the system. You can see moving over the Great Lakes and the Ohio River valleys so far, not really having to deal with any snow or rain. That won't happen until closer to 8 o'clock this evening. So for the time being, it's still bright outside, but you can see those high, thin cirrus clouds starting to fill in a little bit. And of course, the clouds will thicken up as we head through this afternoon. A few cumulus clouds already filling in out towards Long Wharf, where temperatures are around 46 degrees. It is 42 in Bantam, 43 degrees in Manchester, 44 in Westbrook, 46 degrees in Derby. So temperature-wise, it's actually not a bad midday out there. If you wanted to take a walk around the block, you can certainly do that, especially with the fact it's not nearly as breezy as it was at this time yesterday. Winds are pretty light and variable across the state, but will gradually turn more out of the south through this afternoon. So here's a look at our hour-by-hour forecast showing you those clouds thickening up through the afternoon. I'm going to take you right to 7 and 8 o'clock to show you the leading edge of this rain and snow that is going to be moving in. Based on the fact that temperatures today will be in the upper 40s, this is really going to be mostly rain to start. It's only in the higher elevations that may quickly switch over to snow. But for all of us, we are going to see that transition over to snow overnight. The only problem is that rain comes down and makes the ground quite wet. So the initial snowflakes that do fall will not be able to stick right away. So that does affect totals. But you can see at 3 o'clock in the morning, widespread snow across the state. It's not going to linger all day Saturday. In fact, we should see the snowflakes gradually taper tomorrow morning between about 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So for any of the St. Patrick's Day parades that will be going on tomorrow, you should be okay, especially if they step off around midday or any time during the afternoon. Late in the day, you might get lucky enough to see a couple breaks of sunshine. So this is how it all comes together. Anywhere along 95 and going up and down 91 across southeastern sections of the state, you're looking at about a coating to an inch. You get into the higher elevations of Tolland and Windham County, and certainly out towards western sections of the state where that winter weather advisory has been posted, you could be looking at 1 to 4 inches. But here's a slight exception. If you live in Danbury, New Milford, Kent, Naugatuck, Litchfield, those places could see closer to about 4 to 6 inches. So the rest of today, increasing clouds, that rain and snow developing after 8 o'clock. And then tonight, we'll see that rain switch over to snow, the heaviest of which will be in western Connecticut. And then tomorrow, that snow should taper off between 9 to 11 o'clock, looking drier for the afternoon. Don't forget, daylight saving time begins this weekend, so we set the clocks ahead 1 hour. So as you wake up Sunday, hopefully you're not going to be an hour late to things. But we will see more breaks of sunshine on Sunday with temperatures in the mid to upper 40s, so looking great for the New Haven St. Patrick's Day parade. We hope to see along the route a bigger batter system potentially on the way for Monday afternoon, Monday night, right through Tuesday. This one could be a solid nor'easter, bringing us some rain and snow initially, then switching over to snow, and the winds will be picking up as well. I'm actually going to dive more into that coming up on News 8 at 5 o'clock tonight.